the best 10 football players on the planet. We've put together our rundown with respect to various elements. We have considered transient structure, however especially impressive or feeble 2021-22 seasons have been neglected much of the time, so players with a long history of mind-blowing exhibitions aren't shunted down at the principal opportunity. Prizes, the strength of associations, crude details, unquantifiable enchantment, and a large group of different viewpoints have met up to frame our measures for the rundown, and we realize you will sincerely contradict us. To spark your interest considerably further, to exhibit the sheer strength of the main 10, we have overlooked protective titans Ruben Dias and Virgil van Dijk, Manchester joins innovative behemoth Bruno Fernandes, and PSG megastar Neymar from our rankings. Ranking number 1 is Cristiano Ronaldo, Man United. Ronaldo is one of the enormous sliders on this rundown after beforehand sitting immovably in the main 2 for north of 10 years. Any reasonable person would agree his greatest days are behind him as he moves toward the last tricks of his vocation, yet there's no disgrace in that, and he stays a deadly device in Join's munitions stockpile, despite the fact that it has been a rough beginning to the new season. Ranking at number 2 is Sadio Mane, Bayern Munich. Mane's effect at Liverpool is developing long after his takeoff given the Reds' ongoing conflict. His non-appearance truly feels exceptionally evident notwithstanding a portion of the shuddering youthful gifts on Merseyside. The Senegalese winger got 16 Chief Association objectives last term, and he's begun life in the Bundesliga, with 3 out of 3 to acquaint himself with his new club, where he is, without a doubt, the fundamental man. Mane's sharp running has penetrated many groups in his vocation, and his large move offers him another stage to destroy a division. Ranking at number 3 is Karim Benzema, Real Madrid. Benzema has made a roaring revisitation of the rundown as he keeps on partaking in an Indian summer, after very nearly 20 years in the game. The genuine Madrid charm has been ignored by Madrid for Galactico-style huge cash names lately, yet they generally wind up turning around to the dependable Frenchman who appreciated one of the most amazing times of his profession in 2021-22. He hasn't quite recently made this rundown in light of his 27 objectives in 32 La Liga games last season. He has delivered 4 consecutive 20-objective seasons. Before this one, with a pile of bits of help that are a demonstration of his work rate, magnanimity, and impact in deciding Madrid's prosperity. Ranking number 4 is Mohamed Salah, Liverpool. Salah's immediate running could be seen as simple by footballing highbrow snots, yet there's no denying his adequacy. He may not flaunt the overall game that numerous above him in this rundown has grown, yet there are not many better players in that frame of mind at choosing the ball up wide and driving across, or into, the container at speed. Ranking number 5 is Harry Kane, Tottenham. Kane is just one of the world's best strikers and well deserving of his seat at the top table regarding world abilities in general. Kane has recorded serenely in excess of 20 objectives each time he has played in excess of 30 Chief Association games for Tottenham in a season. During different missions, seriously hampered by wounds, he has still indented up large counts. However, the Briton charm is something beyond crude insights. His scope of passing, procedure vision, and abilities to playmaking put him aside from pretty much every other striker in the world. He is an unbelievable ability that merits prizes in his storage. He is Liverpool's charm, their symbol, their Egyptian lord. He might have bloomed later in his vocation than numerous genius names, yet he will go down as one of the unequaled Chief Association greats, no ifs and or buts. Ranking at number 6 is Erling Haaland, Man City. We arrive at the main player on the rundown with very impressive potential to come to the consecrated #1 spot on this rundown in a couple of years. Haaland has been superb since detonating onto the expert football scene. He was productive at Red Bull Salzburg and made a joke of the Bundesliga in a Dortmund shirt. He scored 86 objectives in 89 games for the last option. At 6 feet 4 inches, he is a stalwart that a couple of cans contain. Guards across the Chief Association are realizing this illustration in the most difficult way possible as he moves his sublime structure. Ranking at number 7 is Kylian Mbappé, PSG. Undoubtedly, Kylian Mbappé is Haaland's major rival for the title of greatest player in the world. The top 3 players on this ranking are all older than 29, which will allow the Frenchman to continue to rule for many years. At the age of 23, he already has 110 goals in 117 PSG League games and 27 goals in 57 appearances for the France national team. He also boasts acceleration that would put Doc Brown's DeLorean to shame. It isn't much you can do when Mbappé is charging toward you other than sob and ask for help. His unmatched close control and clinical finishing ability are the cherries on top. Ranking at number 8 is Kevin De Bruyne, Man City. You may argue that Salah should be ranked ahead of De Bruyne in terms of raw effectiveness, but De Bruyne may very well be the #1 complete footballer in the world right now in terms of skill set, technical ability, physical attributes, and mental tenacity. He has played some of the most incredible passes you're ever likely to see and is the best football crosser in Premier League history. In addition to scoring goals, he is also capable of tearing nets away from their stanchions. This is all well and good, but De Bruyne's unexpected quickness and physicality are what really set him apart from the group of guys who play similarly. The Belgian is more powerful than you might anticipate, and at full speed, he is swift. Ranking at number 9 is Robert Lewandowski, Barcelona. There is no denying that Lewandowski is one of the world's top players right now in terms of form. And he has been doing so for a while. He had a wild career, so it feels like a tremendous disgrace that he hasn't won a Ballon d'Or. The legendary Polish boxer moves with exquisite grace within the ring and possesses a well-balanced combination of strength, speed, and technical ability. There is no one you would more trust in a one-on-one situation than him because his positioning is always spot on. Even though we are aware that raw statistics are not everything, we will leave you with some explosive Lewandowski statistics to consider. In 375 games across all competitions for Bayern Munich, he scored 344 goals, including 41 Bundesliga goals in just 29 games in 2020-21. Ranking at number 10 is Lionel Messi, PSG. In any case, Ronaldo dropped to 10th? I hear you cry. There's no attempt to conceal the way that Lionel Messi didn't set the world land in Paris last season, all things considered, by his crazy principles. There's not even a shadow of a doubt that Ronaldo and Messi will stand out forever among the main 3 best football players ever, close by the late extraordinary Diego Maradona. Yet while Ronaldo's job has been reduced fairly, we're actually seeing the full-fat rendition of Messi. Messi is the ruling Ballon d'Or victor after a dazzling last season in Barcelona and after at long last lifting a prize with Argentina. His impact ought to never be questioned, and his ability never downplayed. Regardless of his rough beginning at PSG, he actually turned it around last season to score 11 and help 14 objectives in 33 appearances across all rivalries, including the Bosses Association. He has proactively begun 2022/23 with 3 objectives and 2 aids 3 games, meaning we could be going to see one more enormous season from the little wizard. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave your comment.